Food and beverage cost challenges are on the menu on this edition of Convene TV, sponsored by MGM Resorts International. We're looking at how you can stretch your food and beverage dollars without sacrificing a quality experience. Mike Dominguez of MGM Resorts International is here now. Mike, all business event strategists want to save on food and beverage. So what should they really take into account?
One of the things I pointed out, and I do frequently when I'm speaking on the road, is the drought in California. You're seeing a huge impact in certain produce, and 75% of all lettuce comes from California, and romaine lettuce comes from California. And this is a big issue because you talk about a simple menu item, Caesar salad, kind of a common stay. Well, that type of salad would probably be more expensive today to produce and to order than it would a spinach salad. Why? Because the leaf actually matters.
I've heard you speak about that before. It's really fascinating, and sometimes just one item on the menu can really make a big difference.
One, we should be looking at what alternative menus we can do, getting off some of the things that are the norms. Many hotels are going to something called a menu of the day, and I think that's a great opportunity for planners to take advantage of some cost savings, because hotels are looking at, our number one cost is still labor today. And many hotels are putting together a menu of the day, which is us pushing as many people as we possibly can into the same breakfast, the same lunch. That becomes very cost effective for us. Those cost efficiencies are actually passed on to the customer.
And I know you're not just focusing on breakfast and lunch, right? Your hotel has looked at ways to change up the dinner experience as well.
We're seeing people have something that's more lighter fare, a little bit of moving food, passed in style. And that allows a little bit more of an engagement opportunity, a little bit of a different experience, and most importantly, there's probably some savings. You're not going through as much food, and the foods are in much smaller portions.
Sounds like a win-win. All right, last and certainly not least, how can strategists work with their venues to minimize food waste?
Waste is one of the biggest issues we have as an industry. The amount of food that gets wasted, at hotels is quite challenging. I think it's important that, one, you're never going to get rid of all waste, but there is that opportunity that, one, the plates that actually go to, in many hotels, help feed the staff. But secondly, food that is left on a plate that isn't completely eaten, making sure that's going into compost or into feed to help be the full circle of life. But I do see a lot of effort going into sustainability as an industry that should make us all proud.
Thanks again, Mike Dominguez of MGM Resorts International, for joining us. Always a pleasure. For more on topics like this, visit pcmaconvene.org. I'm Carrie Fairnack for Convene TV, produced by CNTV.